So you probably already know that I am a big fan of VR accessories, from VR gun stocks to boxing gloves to Glockulus pistols, whatever it may be. I am a big fan of accessories. Anytime that you can take something and you can make it feel more real in VR, you can make it feel like what you're doing in VR feels more like what you would be doing in real life. Just that immersion factor, I love that. You know, holding a gun stock, feeling something pressed against your shoulder with the one-to-one connection, anything like that I really love. So this here is the putter, or what they call the driver, from Deadeye VR. This thing is really pretty cool. I've been using this quite a bit lately, and if you're a big fan of the golf games such as Walkabout, Topgolf, anything like that, I honestly think that this is a must. This really adds to the game so much. I can't really play the golfing games without this thing anymore because it just feels so much more realistic. So it's not going to be as long as a real driver, a real golf club, putter, whatever it may be, but when you have the headset on and you have this in your hand, you're holding something that feels just like a real driver, putter, whatever it is might feel like, as well as it's going to give some heftiness to the end of it. So it feels more like you're swinging a putter. You know, if you're playing a putt-putt game, it just gives that one-to-one connection so much more than just holding a controller or anything like that. It just feels so much better, really adds to the game. This thing is a very simple design. It has a realistic golf club style handle on it, you know, nice rubbery cushion. And then it has a cup that the controller fits into, much like a gun stock cup or something like that. You just put it in there, it's a nice friction fit, it holds it good, and then there's a big Velcro strap that you're gonna put through the hoop of the controller, wrap it back around, and then I like to really crank this thing down pretty tight to make sure that controller isn't gonna go anywhere. I mean, this thing is very sturdy, I'm not afraid of it flying out. You definitely wanna be aware of your surroundings though when you're using something like this, especially with something like Topgolf that you're kind of swinging pretty hard. You don't want to whack anybody, you don't want to whack a window or a fan or a desk or whatever it may be, so you definitely want to be aware of your surrounding with these things. But I'm a big fan, I really love this thing. Playing the golf games really just feels so much better with an accessory like this. Let's hop into some games and check them out. All right, we're gonna hop into some Walkabout Mini Golf, which is an awesome putt-putt golf game. A lot of fun with friends. First thing you're gonna wanna do with the driver putter, because it is not going to line up and it's gonna be really weird. First time I tried it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is never gonna work. You wanna hit the A button and go into settings, and then you wanna adjust your angle. And for me, right about 44 degrees seems perfect. I'm guessing this is gonna be different for everybody, but if you adjust the angle and you just keep playing with it, you go back out to here and you look under your nose piece, you can line up your driver club and your in-game virtual club. You can kind of see right down the plane and see that it lines up perfectly. You can turn it to the side and just kind of peek through, and it should line up pretty much perfectly. So just play with those settings until you get it right. For me, it's right around 44 degrees. And then it feels awesome. The only bad thing is that in game you can't adjust the distance of the club. So my hand is up here, my virtual hand is like right here. So that's a little bit weird, but you get used to it. And when you're actually putting, you know, you don't really notice it. It's just your hand's lower, but it feels way better because you can actually feel when you're wiggling this, it feels like there's weight out towards the end of that club, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and take a shot here. I'm not very good, but this definitely makes the game feel a little bit more immersive and just, oh, it just makes it feel so much better. So let's see if we can get this in the hole. Yeah. So in Topgolf, it is pretty awesome for this for many reasons. For one, swinging this thing as a driver definitely feels way more immersive than just holding a controller. I feel like you got more control. It just feels better. Also in this game, it's really cool because if you go into customize and into settings and then adjust clubs, you can actually pick the Deadeye VR. So this club right here is already one of the pre-adjusted clubs in the game. You can also go to custom adjustment, adjust one or adjust all, and then you can change the distance or the length of your club, as well as the face rotation and stuff like that. So you can really kind of dial it in this game. It is really pretty awesome. I love the claps. Appreciate it. All right, let's go through that crack there. Oh! Hole-in-one. I owe it all to the Deadeye VR Driver Club. So let me know what you guys think of the Deadeye VR Driver Club. I am really enjoying this thing. It makes me actually want to play some of these golf games even more. So really having a good time, really an awesome accessory. Let me know if this is something you like, if this is something you're gonna pick up, and we will see you guys in the next one.